I'm Jay. It's good to see you again. And I have a special request for today, and is to stay. Please stay. Because it was a video like this one, the one who changed my life 3 years ago. The one who changed the way I used to see things. I was surrendered. It was the 9th of August, and that night before going to sleep, I made the most powerful prayer I can remember I ever did. The next morning, I went to my Instagram account, and a video like this one just popped up. There was a guy talking, saying, your destiny is not written. You're programmed. Things are happening to you is because of your program, your mindset, the way you see things. Process of creation of your reality, the process of manifestation, is doing the results that it's doing because how your mind works. So what we have to do, this guy said, is to change your program. And that's what I did. It was a hard work for me, but everyone works in a different way. For you, it might take 2 weeks. For other person might take 3 weeks. For other person might take a year. I don't know. It's going to depend on each one reality and how hard you want to try. How hard you want to try. Since then, I'm reading books because I was enough humble to admit that the problem was not out there. The problem was inside here. I know that you might be in a rush. I know that you might have things to do. Maybe running on the way to your job, maybe or maybe it's just an excuse. Maybe because we do excuses. We do excuses just to jump the hard work. I did for a long time, I admit it. But since the moment I admit it, my reality started to change. So I invite you to stay, please, to stay. It's a new phase. It's a new voice, but I have a powerful message for you. You can also watch some of my other videos, and what I invite you to do, if you don't have time for staying in your couch or just relax and watch the video as you're watching a movie, just go get your headset. This morning, I listened 47 minutes Gene Ron podcast while I was doing my workout. So you can watch the video while you're cooking or doing something else, but do it. Please don't scroll down or up. Stay with me. Stay with me, because I started this channel with the aim of helping other people to have a shorter path than the one I had from my previous reality to the actual one. I was 20 kilos bigger. I was a big guy. When I changed my mind, everything started to change around. Okay, so if this is the first time you are seeing, I want to tell you that I am a person who faced death at least 5 times. When I was a child, broke my head bone in an accident. I survived to 3 car accidents. I don't know how. Someday I went to eat about 13 years ago, 12 years ago, and there was a piece of wood in the food. And I was, eating. I ate that piece of wood, who went straight to my intestine and made a hole. And I remember arriving to the hospital, and I was listening to people in the hospital, the personnel in the hospital, talking that morning, that day, the night before, I don't remember because I was scared. Another person died because of the same thing. So I went to the emergency room without knowing if I'm gonna wake up. And here I am. I was an addict for over 10, 11, 12 years. And thanks to people that do the same thing I'm doing now, I got the tools I needed to start to make changes. It's curious. I was having a coffee a couple of days ago in a square in Italy. Just a coffee. It's a sunny day. The nature, me. I couldn't even think about enjoying these small things 3-4 years ago. I'm 43 years old. And I waste so much time. So I don't want you to do the same thing. I want to make your way shorter, your way to happiness shorter. And I really deeply believe that there's an inner force in each one of us that I call purpose. And if you have a tough past, lost after lost, if you have a tough past like I have, and you're still here, and you're still having this deep desire of moving forward, of achieving things, of helping others, if after everything of what you've been through, you're still here, it's because something kept you alive. It's because you have something to do. Think about it. So it's the moment to discover what are you meant to do in this world. I am an actor. I shared this with you guys in previous videos. My last work is it was this year, this last June, in the movies that director Sam Mendes is doing about the story of the Beatles. I played a police officer in NYPD for the recreation of one of the concerts that the Beatles did in the United States, and it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was hard work, 15, 16 hours, shooting days, night shootings, a job that requires a lot of consistency and discipline and focusing that I would be probably unable to do 4 or 5 years ago, because I was not capable of continuing moving forward after frustrations, after deceptions. So in some way, I believe that opportunity I had recently to work with worldwide class actors and a production team, amazing production team, I believe that it was some kind of reward of the hard work I've been doing for the last 3 years, for sure. For sure. Because I was there every time. I was the first one arriving on the meeting point for the check-in, and I want you to understand how important it is to change, to rewire your mind. Because if you are struggling and you don't rewire your mind, if you don't build new foundations, if you don't build new habits, it will be not possible to overcome the situation that you are struggling with. I want to share with you guys today, you can see this book. This book is An Actor Prepares. It was written for Konstantin Stanislavski, and of course he's Russian. But this book was edited for the first time in 1936 in the United States of America. And I was reading this book as part of the training or the preparation that I wanna have as a professional actor. But I started to see things that really caught my attention in a very interesting way, because this book speaks about purpose. This book speaks about discipline. This book speaks about consistency. And I want to share with you some of the passages of this book, and I wanna share with you a selection I did of its 2 pages, and that together we will make an interpretation of what the author want to tell us. So things I found, you can see my notes, things I found very interesting at the very beginning of the book. To arouse a desire to create is difficult. To kill that desire is extremely easy. This tells us about consistency. This tells us about failures are temporal. The actor, no less than the soldier, must be subject to an iron discipline. This is at the very beginning of the book. I mean, let's put this in context, okay? This is 1936. He says a soldier. Today we can say soldier. We can say an athlete. We can say a businessman. But this is at the very, very beginning of the book. And it tells us about discipline. There is nothing possible without discipline. And this is something that you have to understand. Because I was a person with a lack of discipline almost my entire adult life, and I paid the consequences. I really paid the consequences. So start building discipline now, because it's never late to do it. Always act with a purpose and truthfully. Having no purpose behind these acts, they were all mechanical. And this is extremely relevant, because it tells us that we live in an automatic mode. Because if we don't do things with an inner purpose, if we don't do things with a clear picture of the outcome that we want to create, then we're going just in an automatic mode, like a boat without a captain. And this is what my channel is about. This is what my channel is about. My channel is about helping you to find the reason for when you do something. Just not doing things for doing things, but doing things expecting a result that at the end will add value to other people. I want to share with you a lecture and make a short analysis. This is the page 36 of the book, and it says, "It is uncomfortable to act for no reason at all. Why then, find the reason," said Tolstoy. Tolstoy is the director who directed this young actors that are taking their first acting classes back in 1936. Then find the reason. Take a minute and find the reason. Think why you are doing what you are doing. It's going to change your experience. I am not putting any restrictions on you. And this tells us about imagination. Only do not continue to stand there like sticks of wood. But somebody venture, wouldn't that be acting for the sake of acting? No, retorted the director. From now on there is to be acting only for some purpose. Now you have the surroundings you asked for yesterday. Can't you suggest some inner motives that will result in simple physical acts? For instance, if I ask you, Vanya, to go to close the door, would you not do it? Close the door, of course. And Vanya went over, slammed it, and returned before we had the chance to look at him. Vanya it's Vladimir in Russian. It's like a short name. That is not what is meant to be closing the door, said the director. By the word close, I imply a wish that the door shall be shut, so that it will stay shut, to stop the draw, or so that persons in the next room shall not hear what we are saying. You merely bash at the door with no reason in your mind, and in the way that might well make it swing open again, as in fact it has done. Tell me something to do, I beg. It is impossible for you to think of anything. There is a fireplace and some wood. Go build a fire. I did as I was told, laid the wood in the fireplace, but found not matches, either in my pocket or on the mantelpiece. So I came back and told Torstov of my difficulty. What in the world do you want matches for? Asked he. To light the fire. The fireplace is made of paper. Did you intend to bomb down the theater? I was just going to pretend, I explained. He held out an empty hand. To pretend to light the fire, pretend matches are sufficient, as if the point were to strike a match. When you reach the point of playing Hamlet, bringing a way through his intricate psychology to the moment when he kills the king, will it be important to you to have a life-size sword in your hand? If you lack one, will you be unable to finish the performance? You can kill the king without a sword, and you can light the fire without a match. What needs to bloom is your imagination. So he is talking about ideas. Everything starts with an idea. But my imagination had run dry. As soon as he saw that the others had also run down, he gathered us together in the living room. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? If I brought the dozen children in here and told them this is their new home, you would see their imagination sparkle. Their games would be real games. Can't you be like them? Wasn't that Jesus who's the one who says that we gotta be like children again? Because they have the capacity of imagination that we adults many times don't have. So where I'm going, think, use your imagination. Hardly try, use your imagination to find a reason, a purpose of why you are doing something that you are doing. And everything will have meaning. Believe me, the perception of the time will be slower for you. You will notice the day is longer. Because you are not going anymore in an automatic mechanical mode. I hope this video was useful for you. Please subscribe and help me to build this community, that everything what is about is to help other people like I got helped some time years ago with a video like this. Have a very good weekend, and see you in the next video.